Awusia MPP presidential balloting exercise no ene ade se aba na wieye na obia ehu ne hyebre ba bia oda ade se MPP mpanifo ede letter aba abonten a ohwa for immediate release update on presidential balloting exercise. The Presidential Elections Committee of the New Patriotic Party MPP, in collaboration with officials of the Electoral Commission of Ghana, has successfully conducted the balloting exercise for the party's presidential candidate ahead of the January 31st, 2026 presidential primary. The order in which the candidate will appear on the ballot is as follows: 1. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. 2. Honorable Dr. Bryan No.2. 3. H.E. Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. 4. Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Educhum. 5. Engineer Kwabena Agyapong. The committee extends its profound appreciation to all presidential candidates, their representatives, and the officials of the Electoral Commission for their cooperation. The Presidential Elections Committee reaffirms its unwavering commitment to transparency, fairness, and the highest democratic standards in the conduct of the presidential primary. Thank you. Signed, William Yamwa, Secretary, Presidential Elections Committee. Awusia na just the tofo nyina ne se Electoral Commission any MPP for mpanifo hia na balloting na koso amase obi ehun ne hyebre Kennedy Agyapong on ne dikan Bryan No.2 otoso mienu, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia etoso miensa, Honorable Dr. Osei Educhum otoso 9, ena di utwato a 5 no Engineer Kwabena Agyapong. Awusia na ne free party headquarters ababeto abonten eno no.
It was just 5 candidates. It was an open process, and the candidates had representatives. They had the opportunity to select or pick a number. It was, in two phases. But the most important was the final ballot and pick number 1. In terms of the PR, in terms of the marketing, in terms of even visibility on the ballot, we feel that it gives us another advantage. And from the one we have always maintained that our campaign is divided. And so, for it to be one, we believe that it's even more closer to God. So we are very hopeful that the first.
But next step of your campaign?
We are going to sell the number. We are going to campaign. We are going to talk to the delegates. We believe that sovereignty resides in them. Over 200,000 delegates. We are going to tell them the message, the currencies of the party, and the needs that are always maintained and Ken has always maintained. That even in the spirit of revival, we need a new face, and that face, even from the balloting, clearly shows that Ken No.1 should be the
new face. Kennedy Agyapong, what is he bringing on board?
Kennedy is bringing, I give you 3 things. 1 is jobs, 2 is jobs, 3 is jobs. That's the most important.
You told me earlier that the number on the ballot really doesn't matter, but here you are saying that number 1.
There has not been any contradiction. Initially, I told you that we are not so much expectant. We are also not fixated with any number. But I'm saying that even after the balloting, number 1 gives us another advantage in terms of marketing, in terms of PR, in terms of visibility on the ballot. And those ones are things that I'm sure we have the right to state them clearly. I'm sure you even agree with me on that.
But you also mentioned a while ago that your candidate in the 2024 elections was at number 1 and he still lost. So it could really be a disadvantage to you as well, don't you think?
These are 2 separate elections, 2 different dynamics. But you see, the reverse is that from 1 to 3 also, who will rather be lost. This time around, we would rather move from our original position. This time around, we are number 1. That should send a strong signal that we are coming up. But you see, the most important thing is that we are not so much fixated on the numbers. What we believe is that whatever number that we choose is divine. Most importantly, we go to the delegates, talk to them, and we are very hopeful that, like the Bible says, the heart of the king is in the heart of the Lord. And like the river that runs wherever he likes, where he intended. So we are confident. We will speak to them. And we are very sure that we will.
All the best.
Thank you.
I am gone. I am done. I am Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. Any other time, any other person, tries to be near them. But there are tests for our character. 2000 process here, whatever happened in 2000 will repeat itself in 2028. And 2000 we near. You repeat Kofi and you win here, and we are repeating Bawumia 2028. A done deal. We are winning power. The victory, and it is possible. Thank you. Now that's one. And actually, how we school, and I agreed how we school. I am more than more. Nipan Vice President Muhu call elections. He just said, "A Jumo here, you receive funds. Election be anywhere you receive our funds." So, you're confident when you can can't show Dr. Bawumia, you don't need to test him. So, say, baby, I'll be the testament of a DIY and will be our dim puntu abagana. Or ye be others benefit. Umbejina on cancer, men am ye, women am ye. Yes, our DNA didn't want dance, or your brand, or your product. Product, no, I can't want to say. Here's all better waging. What you see, NDC for my testimony 9-10 out. And I'm a coming. A drew bianca them, the Akaniya trial. Omu Babe Swashe, Bemfa, because the candidate near Dr. Bawumia, one touch. May call your friend is saying court, Akoshe, wound to me bill conditions, na BBA, why, SEA, you know, your Koniako supporting near you. Me MPP, me Jumama MPP, me do MPP. To everything, MPP first. I support MPP, but men supporting Trump. Men supporting Norma in the history, men supporting Norma a big party in Numasi, men supporting a DB a China, see a Cassie a co campaigner, a back here, men support.
Baba. Hey, Chief. Where's the camera? Where's the camera?
We've seen people campaign on No.1, Asia Hall, and so on. Do you think this the position that Ken is likely to be on the ballot is going to have any significance?
The Ken campaign is a divine campaign. The Ken campaign is an act of God. Recall the time that Saul was rejected and God introduced a new David. When God is introducing a new David, he doesn't manipulate, he doesn't have so much expectations, he leaves everything to God. So our confidence is in the Lord, that any number that we get, we are so open to it. The most important thing is that we have to go to the base, to the grounds, and campaign to the over 200,000 police station executives and sell our message and let them know the current status of the party and let them understand that at a crucial time like this, we need somebody like Honorable Kenneth Agyapong to salvage the party, promote unity, and most importantly, win election for us in 2028. For us, that is our major concern. Whether 1 to 5, we are so open and we'll be so grateful to God.
I saw him here briefly.
Yes.
What was the reason?
Yeah, I mean, you recall the process. Initially, they had invited all the candidates or their reps. So what Ken did was that, as a sign of respect, he needed to come and exchange pleasantries with the party executives, at least follow up with and see the process, how it's going. And I mean, bottom line is, as he also had to attend other meetings, so he delegated those of us around, led by Reverend Agyapong, to also continue with the rest of the process. So yes, out of respect, he came to see how the process is, and also had to take leave of us so that the rest of us will continue the process.
What position are you expecting your candidate?
We are open to any number. That is the most important. We are open to any number, 1 to 5. Okay. The most important thing is that we are trusting the confidence of God to give us any number. We'll be led by the Spirit to choose any number. We are the only team whose candidate was present here, and the person also picking for us is a Reverend Minister. So we are for the record. So we are hopeful that God will inspire any number that we pick. I mean, it is important to also state that none of the candidates showed up. It is only Ken who, out of respect, at least came to see how the process is. And of course, out of his busy schedules, had to also attend a different meeting. And then the rest of us, has to follow up with the rest of the process. Yeah.